where you said you feel like some folks don't respect internal controls. And I was a little, not shocked, but I went, okay, well, that, kind of sucks. As an internal auditor, basically, you don't want to hear that, but I think it's also important to understand the truth and the reality of the situation. So why did you speak to it like that? Why do you say people don't respect internal controls? And is there a certain group maybe that doesn't?
Okay, I would say people will, whenever they see an internal control, they try to see, is there a way around? They try to find the loophole. Like all these people, the chief loophole officer at their
Mhm.
organization, they're there, they really wonder and they question a lot about the control. Like, can you explain in details? And at one point you feel they're very interested, but technically what they're doing is just validating what you will tell them. And then what you haven't said, they're going to say, well, you didn't say that I wasn't able to. So there we go. I assume that I could. So it's not that, because when we put internal control, technically we're controlling something or restricting people to do something that we don't want them to do. So for some people, to receive a restriction, and especially these days, people don't like to be told that they're not allowed to do whatever they want. So if you tell them that there is a restriction, they're going to try to find a way around. And that's the danger. So it's not that they don't believe in internal control. They think that if the internal control doesn't prohibit them from doing something, that they can do it. And that's where I make the difference between the letter of the law, which is compliance, and the spirit of the law, which is ethics. So this is where I tell, be careful. Ask yourself, why did they put that control? What was the intention? And then from there, you might say, okay, yes, that's right. The control right now might not be working efficiently. So, but still, I'm not going to take advantage of it. I will report it. So, by the way, when you're saying that you have this internal control in place, honestly, it's really not working. But don't use it and abuse it. Report it. Make sure to change it. That's usually so. Some people might feel that imposing controls on them is something that they cannot really deal with, and they're going to try to find a loophole. If they can find loophole, then they will actually comply. But if they can try to find a way around, they might try to.